Well, in fact, we're going to keep going because it's just put it over to a new file. Okay, so we'll keep going for a while. So the first thing that the Russians want to do is they want to rout the Romanians. So the first one they're going to rout is this gentleman for 6, 7, 8. And we get 7, so it did nothing. And then this one who was routing for 5 and 4, he gets nothing. And we have a sniper at D10, which is all the way down here and does nothing. Okay, so other than that, we have a move and a recover. And D10 eliminates this LMG. That's the only weapon that is broken at the moment. Yeah, okay. So I think what I need to do is I need to recover. So I'll remove this. And I will try and recover this guy first. So he is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he is good. And we have a sniper hitting at E10, which is back down here again. So that's that. And then we have this guy for 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 7, so he is good as well. And I don't think there was any more of ours. No. So that's it for the Russian turn. 3 cards for them. And we are up to the Romanians, who have 2 cards they cannot use whatsoever. A recover, a rout, a move, and a move. Okay. So we do not know if the Russians have a fire order or not. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to move. So the first thing that's going to move is these 2. We're going to, in fact, we're going to activate Sergeant Ottonelli again. So that lets us do that one, that one. I'm just going to do this so I know who can move. That one, and that one. Okay. So they're the only ones that can move on this move order. Righto, so this guy's first, and he's going to go to here. And the Russians will have a look, and they do have a fire. But do they want to use it? And the answer is no. So this guy has gone 2, then he goes here for 4. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, and then goes up the road for 4. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, and stops there. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. This only has a move of 2, and it's going to stay there at the moment. This has a move of 4. Okay, so this guy is going to go, he's got 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and stop there. This guy is going to go 1, 2, and stop there. And he's going to come down to there and stop there, like that. Okay, so the next thing they're going to do is they are going to move. And this time, they're going to move this mob. So this guy is going to go 1, 0, 2, 3, 4. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 with this guy, 4 into here like that. Right, next they are going to do what? They can rout themselves again. Not much sense in that. Or they can recover, and that might be a good idea, but I still don't want to waste it. So that is it for the Romanians, and they get 2 cards. And now we have the Russians, who did have a fire order, but I kept it because of the simple fact that they also had an advance. So they've got an advance with a fire which has an ambush on it. That's why. They have a recover, and they have a move. So what do we want to do? So I could advance in and try and knock some buggers off. So I could move. In fact, I could advance into here and advance these into here. I could do that, and I think I will. So I'm going to advance, and I'm going to advance with Corporal Krylov and his people. Yeah. So the guards are going to come into here with Corporal Krylov, like that. And this rifle is going to come into here with their little hero, like that. Okay, so we'll do this one first, and I am not using an ambush on that one. Am I? No, I'm not. No. And they do not have an ambush. So it is my 5 against their 6, 7, 8. Well, do I want to? Do I? Yes, I do. I'm going to use ambush on here, so they're going to go like that. In fact, no, hang on. Wait a tick. I'm adding that up wrong. They don't have anything to give them. So it is just 6 against 5. So we're going to leave it like that. Because if I do that, I'm wasting an ambush for 1, which is just ridiculous. Okay, so their 6 plus 4 is 10. And we have 5 plus 2 is zip. And we are going to use our initiative to win that. And we have 5 plus 5, and that kills everybody unless they want us to redraw. Now, do they want us to redraw? Because this will be 2 for 2, and this does nothing. So do they want us to redraw? If we redraw it, then we could beat them, and then they've lost it for nothing. So I think they're going to let it go. They're happy to let it go because it's 2 each, nothing happens, and their surrender level is 17, whereas the Russian surrender level is 12. And we have lost 2 Russians to 3 of theirs at the moment. And their hero just goes over there, and that's fine. Okie doke. Now we come down to here, and we have 6 and 1 is 7 against their 4. And I don't want to lose this one, so I am going to ambush him. And I could still lose this, don't get me wrong, but I needed to have a chance. So they have 2 plus 3 is 5, so that's wonderful. And we have 6 plus 1 is 7. And a sniper, we won it. And the sniper hits at G8, which is down here and does nothing. Okay, so this guy is gone for another 2. And the Russians now have 19 VPs. Now, what we've done by doing that, though, is we've opened these up. So I am going to now move. And my move is going to be, this guards unit here is going to come over to here, like that. Okay? And that's 2 for the Russians. The Russians can do 1 more order if they wish, but all they have left is recover. So that's it. So they get 3 cards, 2, 3, and we're over to the Romanians, who have 2 routes, 1 recover, 2 command confusions, and an artillery request. So the only thing to rout is themselves. Recover-wise, we've already discussed that. I don't want to waste it at the moment. So we're going to get rid of these 3 cards. Sorry, they can only get rid of 2. Righto, so they're going to get rid of these 2 because they are useless all round. And they get 2 more cards. And then the Russians have a recover, a fire, a command confusion, and a fire again. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is fire. And we are going to fire from here to here. So we have 5, 6, 7 to here. Oops, sorry. 7 to there. And we're going to, no, that's it, 7 plus 10, 17. I'm happy with that. I should be, eh? Okay, and he's sitting there for 5. And the only thing he could do is use light wounds, which should probably be worthwhile, wouldn't it? So we'll see how they go. So they're sitting there for 5 against 17. If they get a 12, we've still got to use it. Here we go. 6. So they go, do they want to use it? And they may as well. So this guy goes. And they get a line team, who is also like that. And that's that card gone. And then this guy is going to, is he really? No. So we are going to do nothing more. That's it. And it is the Romanians' turn with their 2 routes, recover, artillery, and an advance. So do they want to advance? Now, they could So they could advance some of these straight forward and try to start taking these out. They could advance one of these closer to here, or they could advance one into there and take a potluck. They do not have an ambush. No, well, see, we can see that the Russians do, so that's probably not a good idea. Or will we... Will we advance these people forward? Or will we just try and get these off the board to get the points? Which we could do as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance, but what I am going to do is advance these, and this one is going to go to here like that. He's not going, yes he is, to there. He comes to here, he comes to here. I can't do anything with him at the moment. And then that is it for them. I don't really want to rout myself. So they get 2 cards. And the Russians have picked up a fire as well. Okay, so the first thing they're going to do is fire. And they're going to try and fire at somebody. Who are they going to fire at? Okay, so Corporal Krylov is going to engage. And he is going to get these people to fire at this person here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in range. So he's firing for 6 into here. Is that what he wants to do? It's a poo, isn't it? Yes, that's what we want to do. We have 6 into there. Plus 4. Okay, so 10 to here, and he is sitting there for 7 and 17. It's wonderful. Okay. So this bloke can still shoot, and he's going to just shoot straight over here for 5. Plus 5 is 10, and they're sitting there for 7, 8, 9. And that's fine. And the event is gain 1 victory for each objective you control, and they control 1 still up here. We have 1. Yeah, we have 4. So they get 1 victory point. So it goes down to 18 victory points for the Russians. Okay, what else do we want to do then? Okay, we are going to use our next fire as well, and we're going to fire from here to here. So it's going to be 5, 6 into there. Plus 6 is 12, and they're sitting there for 4. And they have nothing to help. And they get 9, it's 13. And the sniper hits at H9, which is down here and does nothing. And that's as far as we can go. Jesus Christ. This guy is tenacious. He really is. Okay. Romanians' turn. Yay! So they have 3 routes, a recover, an artillery request, and a fire. So what we're actually going to do is we're getting rid of the 2 routes like this. and get 2 new cards. And then we will have the Russian turn and we will stop there. So the Russians have a recover, a command confusion, an advance, and a rout. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to rout. Straight up. Routing them, we will do this one first. So he's sitting there for 8. And we get 8, so he is suppressed. And this gentleman is sitting here for 4. And we get 6. So he goes, whoops, sorry. He goes 1 to there. Now, if he goes to there, he's still out in the open. But this is the only bloke. But if he goes there, he's got 2 cover. Yeah, so go there, like that. Okay, so we've done the route. So we have recover or advance. We don't need to recover. So we could advance. Again, we do not have an ambush, and we do not know if the Romanians have an ambush. So what we're going to do is we are going to advance. We're going to activate Corporal Krylov again, and he's going to come down here like this, and this rifle is going to come down here like this. And we do not have an ambush, and they do. Okay, so we're going to do this one first. So do they want to use their ambush here? Now, if they do, this goes from being 6, 7, 7 to 4, and becomes 5 to 4. Yeah, not bad. Goes from nearly 2 to 1 odds. If they use it here, then they go from 5 to 4 to 2 to 4, which means they do have a better chance of winning this one. It'd be nice to get rid of this bloke, wouldn't it? So I think the even odds are the best way to go for them. So that's what they're going to do. So they're going to go ambush. And these blokes will get rid of Corporal Krylovs. And now it's basically a 1-to-1. Okay? And that's it. So defender first is 4. Plus 8 is bloody good for 12. And we are 5. Plus 8 is 13. And they will play the initiative. They want us to go again. So we go 5 plus 9. Okay, so we still got them. But, hey, it was worth a try. So that's 2 VPs. So 20 VPs now for the Russians. And now we have a 5 to 4 again. So we have 4 here. Plus 5 is 9. And we have a 5 here. Plus 5 is 10. And this one's gone as well. And we're now up to 22 VPs. We can get rid of these. And we can get rid of these. So we've had a rout and an advance. And we have a recover and a command confusion. And I think what we will do is we will recover. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11. And that is good. And he is recovered like that. And we get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and it is the Russians' turn when we come back. Now, I know that the Russians are looking a little bit, the Romanians are looking a little bit thin on the ground, but however, all these here are under command. This one here is under command. These are under command here. and they still have their heavy weapons platoon to come on. Okay, and considering now we've got foxholes here, as well as, you know, these trees and that, they could always come in here sort of area, help these blokes and start lobbing shit over there or down here. So it's still anyone's game, okay? Because what we've done at the moment is we've dragged everything down here for the Russians and left this sort of opening. So yeah, it's could go either way. So thanks for watching. I hope you are enjoying still, and I will catch you next time for more inane comments and silly tactics and strategy. Righto. Thanks very much. Bye for now.